So folks, this is UFO Rewind time.
Today we will look into the
today's
incredible
episode,
story
we
of
will look
Stephen
into this
McClack.
incredible
In
story of
1967,
Stephen
his
McClack,
story
who
made
claimed that
headlines
he received
that he
burn
was
injuries
burned by a
due to a UFO.
The Canadian police filed a detailed report of
He
what
even
had
made
actually
a drawing
happened.
of what he saw.
He also
but
made
more than the
this
drawing,
sketch to show
his story
what he
of
had
being
seen.
attacked was
But
substantiated
the
by
most
the burn
significant
marks
evidence of
that he
this
received
incident was
and
the
his
marks
burnt clothes
on his body.
as an evidence.
So now let's rewind. Falcon Lake is an area in Manitoba, Canada. Stephen McClack often used to visit this area to do prospecting, which means search for precious metals. As he was moving around one day, he saw two UFOs.
Looking on the tree, I noticed two cigarette-like shape things with the hump in the middle. I said, what the hell is that? One stay in the air and the other one is coming down, down. I start looking for marks. I never see a UFO or NASA or something written on it. No, nothing. I didn't see anything on it. But still I was thinking that probably experimenting vehicle from United States.
As he was looking at it, he saw a door sliding up and he could see some lights inside and hear some noises.
When the gate opened, there was a smoky talk like a kid's in problem or something.
As he heard the noises, he went closer to the UFO and looked into the door.
Thinking of USA, I said, okay, Yankee boys, seems to me you are in trouble.
When he didn't receive any response in English, he tried Russian, Polish, and German, but no response came. Noises suddenly stopped and the door closed, and when he tried to touch it with his gloves on, he instantly was hit by a light and he caught fire. He instantly ran away from it and started to remove his shirt which had caught fire.
Then I decided, I said, now is the time for me to buzz off from here, go out. So I started going.
At that point in time, the diagnosis, if you can call it that, was burns. And sure, they were burns, yes. Heat caused burns. What they couldn't diagnose and didn't have a clue about was what appeared below the chest, on the abdomen. The exact same pattern of holes that was on the grid on the side of the craft, in the same order, in the same rows, in the same number, appeared as red spots on his lower abdomen, red dots.
Soon an inquiry was started and experts went to the place where he had encountered this UFO. There they discovered the burnt ground and they could see that the whole area was radioactive. Later they also discovered molten metal from the same location where he described seeing that UFO. But more than all these findings, what substantiated it was his burnt clothes and the marks that he had received. All his life, Stephen McClack didn't change his story. In his later years, he said that he regretted telling the world about it, but in my personal opinion, this is one of the best encounters of the third kind that ever happened. It is one of those rare occasions where humans have actually met with an accident due to a UFO and have suffered injuries. The next story is also incredible. It is of Socorro, New Mexico in 1969. This incident was seen by a police officer known as Lonnie Zamora.
Driving. I saw this big cloud of smoke. So I decided to let go of the car and go up there and investigate. By the time I got there, I could see a big white object sitting in the arroyo. I couldn't tell what it was at first.
He tried to call his other officers, but the radio was dead.
I could see some figures. Looked like they were walking around the craft there.
He saw 3 aliens beside the craft, which had white uniforms and looked childlike.
One was in front and the other was looking back.
As he went near the ship, one alien looked back at him.
When I got out of the car, about 50 feet from it,
As he went close to the ship,
I guess
he
they
suddenly saw
me because
an
they started their
explosion,
motor or whatever it
a
is.
heat wave coming
Could see a
straight
big
down
blast of
from
fire
the
coming
craft.
from right under it. So I was behind some bushes there behind my car.
According to him,
I could
the
see
heat
it,
was
I
so
could feel the
intense
heat.
that he could feel it on his face.
That really got me scared, you know. It just took a little while to get, airborne. Came up a little bit, about 20, 30 feet, and it stayed there a little while. And it stayed just as quiet as it could be. And then just flew away, that's it.
Within an hour, the police arrived, and then in next few days, the policemen, the FBI, the army, and the people from Project Blue Book also arrived to investigate the evidence. The evidence itself verified the story of Officer Zamora. They found burnt bushes and radiation on the place where he had seen the UFO. They also found the footprints of the said aliens. The story is important because a lot of evidence had been found on the ground. The next